Hey guys, it's a little windy, but I wanted to go outside and make a video here. So I want to make a short video in regards to people's perceptions of, and I want to say majority of the perceptions are errors, because a lot of it are projections of what they do, how they perceive things based off their own fear and arrogance. So lack of awareness, as well as, again, fears. Also harsh judgments upon other people. So getting right straight to the point, and I live with this attitude that because I create my own life and I fund myself with everything. I work hard. I'm goal oriented. I don't go out of my way to harm people or hurt people. But yet, those individuals, groups, people, and societies that did me wrong in some fashion, or even if they do you wrong, because they have a guilt and they carry jealousy within them, they like to project their own doings upon people. So, for example, I've heard people say that, oh, look, Talat is a witch, she's in Gumri, preaching witchcraft, doing witchcraft on people, evil, satanic work, and so on. They don't even know what witchcraft means, or that I'm doing voodoo. Let me tell you something. Witchcraft has never been a bad thing, but what lies in a person's heart is far more powerful than what a concept of something can or cannot do. So another thing that I want to say is, it doesn't matter how moral you believe you are, whatever is in your heart, whether that's good or not so good, that is what has the power. Parev, love is? Love, duk? Gkalek che? Love, arochtmana. So, yeah, and it's just one of my neighbors. So, yeah, listen. For those of you who say, I do voodoo, let me tell you something. Voodoo is not part of my culture. I am not African American. With all due respect to people who do voodoo, and that's part of their culture, continue to do what your ancestors did. Or I am not African. Okay? I do what is in my culture. I've never worked with dolls in my life when it comes to energy transfer. I don't operate that way. So your own arrogance and your misunderstanding of me has nothing to do with your perceptions and your fears of who I am or who I should be or someone or something or that of that nature, okay? I work with what's in my own DNA, in a sense that I have respect for other people's cultures and how they go about things, but it's just not how I operate. So another thing that I want to say is, I don't care what you think of me, but I'd like to clarify that if you are receiving bad energy or bad karma for what you're doing, especially after you watch me express myself, then that's your own doing. That is your own doing returning back to you, because in the laws of energy, there's only so far, how far you can go without you having to check on yourself and look within yourself and look in the mirror and say, hold on a second, what have I caused this individual or people or person, or do you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to spiritually advanced people, you don't want to mess around with them, because when you come to me and you are projecting your own errors and insecurities and fears, you're accumulating a lot more problems to you and to your own family. Because I'm fully aware of how the laws of energy work and the dimensions and the frequencies, and you can look at that as scientific because it also corresponds with quantum physics. Okay, so in the realm of quantum physics, there's also laws, and there's no real such thing as being able to outdo a law or for very long. So if you believe you can, sure, but not for very long and not forever. Not until, there are ways where if people in groups are trying to literally come after you and hurt you and kill you, and you're trying to defend yourself, whether it's spiritual, energetic weapons or physical weapons, then you're not really accumulating bad energy, you're protecting yourself. Do you understand? I hope this makes sense. If it doesn't, that's not my thing. You can always do your own research, you can experience life, because the more you experience life, you will look to find that there's only so much you can get away with. By the way, this is my neighborhood. Isn't it nice? I don't know if I could revert this, but yeah. So I want to wish everybody a happy spring, a happy new moon. We're off to new beginnings. Definitely, the energy is very new. Don't be afraid to be who you are. Don't be afraid to live your virtues. Don't be afraid to set your own standards and boundaries, because this life is yours and it doesn't belong to anybody else. So nobody else should have built your own boundary or standards for you. You need to do that yourself. Through error, trials, error, and struggles, and happy times too. Okay? So I wish you all the best. I love you all. Ciao.